Marcus Aurelius Antoninus Latin. Marcus Aurelius Antoninus, English, Cryles, Aureliax, to the 26th of April 121 - 17 March 180 was like the ultimate Sigma male Roman emperor from 161 to 180 and, oh my gosh, a Stoic philosopher. He was part of the Nerva Antonine dynasty, the last of the rulers who are now called the Five Good Emperors. Also, he was the last emperor of the Pax Romana, which was like this super chill period for the Roman Empire from 27 BC to 180 AD. No cap. He even served as Roman consul in 140, 145, and 161. Hitting the gritty of ancient politics, a real gigachad. Marcus was the son of the praetor Marcus Aurelius Verus and Domitia Calvilla, the ultimate OGs. He was connected through marriage to Emperors Trajan and Hadrian, so blood had that social credit on lock. When Marcus was just 3, his dad passed away, no F in the chat for him, so he was raised by his mom and grandpa. No time for playing guardian of Bandon or sussy imposter games. Blood was on the grind set. Skibidi. After Hadrian's adoptive son, Aelius Caesar, died in 138 RIP. Gone, but not forgotten. Hadrian adopted Marcus's uncle Antoninus Pius as his new heir. Then Antoninus adopted Marcus and Lucius Stelius's son. Hadrian died that same year Monday, left him broken, and Antoninus became emperor. Skibidi. Now heir to the throne. Marcus studied Greek and Latin under tutors like Herodotus Atticus and Marcus Cornelius Fronto. No doubt a wholesome Reddit moment. He married Antoninus's daughter Faustina in 145, rising up baby Gronk style. Talk about bussing. When Antoninus died in 161, Marcus became emperor alongside his adopted brother, who took the name Lucius Aurelius Verus. Skibidi. During Marcus's reign, the Roman Empire saw a lot of turbulence and military conflicts, almost as chaotic as a Family Guy Funny Moments compilation, the Subway Surfers gameplay. At the bottom, in the east, the Romans fought the Parthian War of Lucius Verus against the Parthian Empire and the rebel kingdom of Armenia. Skibidi. Marcus also defeated the Marcomanni, Quadi, and Sarmatian in the Marcomannic Wars. These and other Germanic peoples were becoming a big problem for the empire, like a sussy imposter in a game of Among Us. He reduced the silver purity of the Roman currency, the denarius, making it less coated with the sauce, like a Freddy Fazbear without the jump scares. Skibidi. The persecution of Christians seems to have increased during his reign, but it's unlikely Marcus was directly involved, since early Christians didn't call him a persecutor, and Tertullian even called Marcus a protector of Christians. Skibidi. Ayo, the pizza here, with extra protection. The Antonine plague broke out around 165 or 166, killing 5 to 10 million people, and Lucius Verus might have died from it in 169, like he was hit by Grimace Shake or got caught in the back rooms. Skibidi. When Marcus died in 180, his son Commodus, who definitely didn't pray today, succeeded him, and everything went downhill fast. It was like Marcus handed over the empire to a worked up white boy busting it down school style, but not coated with the sauce. Marcus Aurelius was not just a gigachad emperor, but also a profound philosopher. His thoughts and teachings were compiled into a work known as the Meditations, which is like the OG self-help book for Sigma males and beyond. Written during his military campaigns, Meditations offers timeless wisdom and insights into personal development, leadership, and Stoic philosophy. One of his famous quotes is, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This embodies the Stoic principle of focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. It's like Marcus was telling everyone to stop worrying about the Skibidi moments and concentrate on their own grind set. Another notable teaching is the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Marcus emphasized the importance of maintaining a positive and rational mindset, a lesson that's still relevant today, especially when facing the sussy imposters and Skibidi distractions of modern life. Marcus also believed in living in accordance with nature and reason, famously stating, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This call to action reflects his belief in personal responsibility and integrity. It's like he was saying, don't be Delulu, just be based and keen. In Meditations, Marcus often reflects on the transient nature of life, reminding himself and his readers that everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. This Stoic approach helps to cultivate a sense of inner peace and resilience, even when life feels like a mix of goofy chaos and turbulence. His teachings on leadership are also noteworthy. Marcus wrote, "A man's worth is no greater than his ambitions." He understood the importance of having noble goals and striving towards them with determination. For him, being an emperor was not about power for power's sake, but about serving the greater good and maintaining the Pax Romana, even amidst the poggers and Skibidi moments of his reign. The Meditations also emphasize the importance of community and the interconnectedness of humanity. Marcus wrote, "We are all part of the same organism. If you harm another, you harm yourself." This reflects a deep sense of empathy and the understanding that one's actions have a ripple effect on the broader community. It's a wholesome Reddit moment if there ever was one. Moreover, Marcus's reflections on death are profound and serene. He stated, "Death is a release from the impressions of the senses and from desires that make us their puppets and from the vagaries of the mind and from the hard service of the flesh." This acceptance of mortality is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, helping individuals to live fully without fear, much like embracing the grind set and facing the Skibidi challenges head-on. Marcus Aurelius' Meditations continue to inspire people worldwide, from those dealing with modern sussy imposters and goofy situations to leaders seeking to navigate their own paths with wisdom. His teachings are a reminder that even in the face of turbulence, Whether it's the Antonine Plague or a Skibidi moment, one can maintain a steady mind and a noble heart. Marcus Aurelius, beyond being a legendary emperor and the ultimate Sigma male, was deeply respected for his philosophical musings captured in his work Meditations. This collection of personal writings, like an ancient version of a quirky Red Alma, but with infinitely more wisdom, offers insights that have influenced thinkers, leaders, and even the occasional levy-down admirer. One of his core teachings is encapsulated in the quote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." Marcus understood that the quality of one's inner life is paramount. This is akin to understanding that you need to have your mental game on point, like preparing to rizz up Baby Gronk or mastering the latest Skibidi dance move. He believed in cultivating a mindset that wasn't just about surviving, but thriving, despite the inevitable turbulence, whether it be a battle or a glitch in real life. Another profound quote from Marcus is, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." This teaching underscores the importance of integrity and authenticity, a principle even Duke Dennis would respect. Living by these words, Marcus emphasized the importance of being real, not just a sussy imposter pretending to be someone else. He'd probably be against any kind of fakery, whether it's pretending to be a big shot like Andrew Tate or adopting a goofy persona. Marcus also famously said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." This is a timeless piece of advice against holding grudges or seeking petty vengeance. Instead, he advocated for rising above conflicts and embodying virtues. It's a bit like being the biggest bird in the room. You don't need to stoop to the level of lesser creatures. This idea is as relevant today as it was then, guiding those who might find themselves embroiled in online drama with figures like Colleen Bollinger or even Shadow Wizard Money Gang members. He also imparted wisdom on the fleeting nature of life. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. This stoic reminder urges mindfulness and intentionality in every action. In today's terms, it's like constantly asking yourself, did you pray today? Or are you living your best life, hitting the gritty and staying true to your grind set? Marcus was all about staying present and making the most of every moment. A philosophy that aligns with modern wellness trends, but with way more ancient clout. The emperor's reflections so often evolved around the idea of change and impermanence. Observe constantly that all things take place by change, he wrote, which is like recognizing that every TikTok trend, whether it's Axel in Harlem or the latest Merbeast challenge, this helps in not getting too attached to the fleeting and focusing on what's eternally valuable. Marcus might not have known about Nathaniel B. or the chaos of a Freddy Fazbear jump scare, but he knew that everything has its moment and then passes. Marcus's thoughts on community and interconnectedness are also profound. What injures the hive injures the bee. This reflects a deep understanding of mutual dependence, much like realizing that you and your bros, whether it's Kai Sennett, Phantom, or even the pizza-loving dudes of the Yankee way, what's good for the group benefits the individual, and vice versa. One can't overlook his advice on enduring hardships. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus taught that obstacles are not just to be endured, but used as stepping stones for progress. It's a bit like how Aidan Ross might turn a public mishap into a motivational story, or how the quirky missteps of a Smurf cat versus strawberry elephant debate can lead to his philosophical insights extend to dealing with emotions and desires. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking. Marcus's wisdom here is akin to telling people to chill on the opium or leaning too hard into their social credit score. Real happiness is a simple, internal matter. This is especially resonant in today's culture, where materialism and external validation like hitting those Fortnite battle pass levels are often overemphasized. In conclusion, Marcus Aurelius' teachings and meditations provide a treasure trove of wisdom for navigating life with resilience, integrity, and mindfulness. They remind us to maintain our focus amidst the Skibidi distractions and the poggers chaos of our times. Whether you're an aspiring gigachad, a sussy imposter trying to find your way, or just someone looking for some wholesome Reddit advice, Marcus's words remain as impactful today as they were in ancient Rome. Skibidi. Overall, Marcus Aurelius was like the Keanu Reeves of his time, navigating through the chaos of ancient Rome with a stoic Sigma Alpha Omega male grind set, avoiding the uncanny sus moments, and maintaining the Pax Romana despite all the Skibidi and poggers Skibidi. His life was like a mix of all the cringe and Kino moments from a DJ Hullet Goon Cave and a goated Andrew Tate lecture on hustle culture. Not even the Shadow Wizard Money Gang could faze him. He was like no edging in class, we go jab, while Rome was like, Kiki, do you love me? A real king of kings, if you ask me. Skibidi.